Hi there, Alex here. Um, this is the first time I've ever done this, and what I'm going to do is I want to share a couple of things that I've learned through just, going through YouTube videos. Everybody's got a YouTube video about how to play guitar and whatnot. And there's a couple of things that I wanted to share that like I said, I found very helpful for me. The first thing pertains to jazz, which I'm not really a jazz player per se. I studied jazz for a while, didn't really take, but I learned a lot. Anyway, in regards to the most often seen chord progression in jazz tunes is the 2-5-1, right? So in this case, let's say in the key of G, you got the A minor, the D7, and the G major 7th. And a nice, interesting way to play through that chord progression is by using, believe it or not, the minor pentatonic scale. So for instance, on A minor, right, you can use the familiar pentatonic scale that everybody knows, that everybody learns when they learn how to play, single note guitar. You have pentatonic minor and A minor. Right? So in A minor you play A minor pentatonic. For D7th, you play C minor pentatonic. And for the G major 7th, you just move that down a half step. Try it out and see how cool that sounds, because it really is. I'm not going to go into why it works, but and you'll probably want to go, learn how to do it so you stay in the same position. So, for example, C minor pentatonic and then half step down. So the B minor pentatonic, right, which is the one when you move half step down, is also the same thing as a D major pentatonic. So anytime you're in G major, if you play a D major pentatonic, it works beautifully. Anyway, the other thing is with regards to, I know a lot of guitar players, and this is also true of a lot of 60s guitar players, that they're minor pentatonic players, blues pentatonic. All that crap. Not crap. And a lot of times you hear them, they switch to the major pentatonic, the good ones, will go. Same thing, right? It just moved up the major pentatonic. You move up a minor third, you got a minor pentatonic in the same key. So I just wanted to show you this new pentatonic scale that works very well as a bridge between the minor pentatonic and the major pentatonic, while including the flat 7th, which is what makes blues, well, the most important thing anyway, that and the flat 5. But so the pentatonic scale, let's see, at the position that everybody knows, let's say for example the A minor pentatonic, right? If you make that into a minor sixth scale, say, it'll look like this. So basically it's just avoiding the seventh and just playing the sixth there. And then you'll want to learn how to play all those different positions, you know, the different fingerings of all the different positions. And I picked this up from a video by Robben Ford, who, you know, sometimes you don't want to accentuate the flat seventh when you're playing. And it also works really beautifully when you go to the four chord. And that's where this comes in. That A minor sixth pentatonic is also, you could call it a Mixolydian pentatonic. If you were playing in the key of D seventh, right? So it would look like this. Alright, so here's got the 5. Got the what is that? 5. I'm really bad at that. Okay, well that's the one. There's the flat seventh, right? 5, flat seventh, the root, the ninth, major third, right, and the root. So it skips the sixth and the fourths. And the fourth of a major scale. So it looks like, right? So, and it's got the tritone included in the scale, and it works really well. If say you were going to do it here. Here is the G, flat seventh, flat seventh, right, the flat seventh, and root, flat seventh, root. And then if you wanted to switch to a minor pentatonic there, pentatonic, Mixolydian pentatonic, right? And then you can, you know, probably be more helpful for you to figure out the different fingerings yourself. But it's a wonderful scale, and it's an interesting pentatonic, and it works really well for blues or any kind of progression that has like the 1 to the flat seventh, or a 1 flat seventh, that progression, or just any kind of scale like that, chord progression like that, or even just a typical pop music, rock and roll progressions. All right, that's it. Hope that this has been helpful to my guitar playing brothers and sisters who, you know, maybe are more or less my level or whatever, and are still like trying to learn stuff. And it's really pretty amazing the number of instructional videos. Some are good, some are not. But if you find the good ones, you can learn quite a bit. I suggest Robben Ford's videos. Well, there's just quite a bit. It's almost like you don't even need a guitar teacher anymore, but you do for that personal guidance. Anyway, good luck, and hope that this is helpful.